Hello again. The last video I posted was less than a week ago, and we've moved pretty far in the past week, and I just wanted to post a very short video to go through the three main changes which have basically been put into the game since then. So first and foremost, one of the more interesting ones is resources. So one of the things we saw last time in the very last game was that I had a problem getting resources. I had these notifications coming up all the time. It wasn't very clear which resources I needed because I had to look at this big list, and it wasn't very clear what I needed for a building. So I changed that. We will be able to build pretty soon once these guys are finished. There we are. So just to show you that, we now have, when I start to build, I get a little button which says build, but below that I see the resources that are required, and on top of that I see if I have those resources. So I see that I need 2 aluminium, so on and so forth, and it's in green, so I have those resources, so I can build. So it'll start building my agrodome. However, if I wanted to build something a bit heavier like a research center, these are very expensive buildings. If I wanted to build one of those, click, I can see, whoa, I've got all these resources that are needed. You'll notice that the context menu has a scroll here, so I can scroll down, I can see the full list here, and I see that I'm missing magnesium. Now this gives me a tip that I need to go find some magnesium, which I would do using the menus that we saw last time. So I can check all these, and okay, where's my magnesium? Oh, it's not too far away, so I could then go about hunting that down. Now that's not really what we're here to look at. You've seen that resources now. Another thing I wanted to show you was that I've implemented hotkeys. So you now have key mapping for various things in the game. Amongst these are M for the map. We have C for communiques, R for research, G for the guide, S for statistics, which is what we're interested in here, so I'll hit that. And I fall straight into my statistics here, and I can see magnesium. Okay, so I only have 1. Just to remind you here, for the research center I need 2, so I need to go get more magnesium. I can also use E to just hide or to show the executive menu. What else is the thing which you probably saw when I hit send orders? You probably saw that the notifications are now popping up here. There used to be a little gray bar that slid out, but that was a bit difficult to see. And on top of that, while I was at it, I did something pretty cool. So just to show you the notification again, if I try to dig down where there's no connector node, so you see the little slide up here, and then it slides down. So it gives you about 2.5 seconds to read that notification. What's really cool though is if I hit T, I have my terminal, and I can see all of the notifications which I have received in this turn. So every time I change turn, that console gets cleared, and if I just, I don't know, so hello is not a recognized command. So I now have a very basic terminal which will allow me to do various things in the game. Don't worry, this is not going to be how you play the game. This is that kind of geeky little addition which hardcore players will be able to get a little bit more out of the game than someone who's just going to point and click. So if you invest in the game to learn all the ins and outs, if you read that guide and you find the little things, I mean, I don't know, I'm not going to do the Konami code or anything like that, but I do hope to put a few nice little Easter eggs in here. Just to show you one pretty cool thing, before, if I just hit escape, that closes that. Before, if I wanted to build my communications array, I had to click through a few turns, I needed to go pretty quickly. That sucked. So, add a communications range. So, here we go. So I'd have to wait 2 or 3 turns for this guy to be finished. If we just have a look here, so 3 weeks. So I'm not really doing anything, so I want to skip ahead so I can advance 3. and that's going to advance me 3 weeks. While I'm at it, I may as well show you. Oh, that might have been a nice little thing that you saw there. When I have the console open, if the mouse moves onto the map or moves while it's on the map, console will hide itself. That's just a little, because I found the console was getting in the way a lot. You just enter in one thing and suddenly it's in the way, so I got rid of it that way. Where were we now? So I just wanted to show you the stats here. So I'm going to click in here. The reason I click in here is that if I just hit T, it'll clear the console. If I wanted to have kept whatever command I had typed in, I need to click in there. That's done on purpose, but I'm not too sold on it. I might change that. So we wanted to advance 3 turns. So advance 3, and I'm going to hit enter now. It is now week 6. These moved along, and if I hit T here, you can see it's week 6 here, and my console got cleared. So that's pretty cool. I'm loving that. Maybe because I'm a geek, I don't know. But that's it. I just wanted to show you those few little things. Mainly the terminal, which is super kick-ass. The resources required on the context menu, which makes it much less not stressful, but much less frustrating to play the game. As well as that, the hotkeys for various things, such as, I don't know, like here, I can look at my statistics. To finish, you may have seen that when I hit E while the terminal was open, it's capturing all of my input. So don't worry, your hotkeys won't be confused when you're in the terminal. You just hit escape and you're out of the terminal. So that's it. It was very quick, not as long as the other videos, but I hope that those 3 little features are pretty appreciated, because they've certainly changed how I play the game in my playtesting. And that's about it. So thank you very much, and hope to bring you a lot of new stuff in another video pretty soon. Bye bye.